one step at a time. I gotta say, I mean, you're very much maturing. You're walking the dog. You're taking the dog out. You're taking out the trash if you're already in a relationship. Like you're doing exactly what you know that you need to do, okay, in your relationship. All right, let me just put that over there. But even if you're not in a relationship yet, what I'm saying is like, regardless if you're taking the dog out, you're doing what you gotta do, okay? Your pace, like very much. I'm impressed. Like when I look at him, when I look at you, I'm impressed by the way that you're taking it up. You're someone who's if you're watching for a Taurus, he's so ready to settle down, okay? Like he's ready to settle down. He's still doing those last few minute chores is what I want to say. He's someone who's like ready to settle down. He's still young, you know, still a little young minded, even if you guys are like elderly. But it's like, you know, he's ready. He's like, say some of them are much wealthier. Some things they never had to do, like walk the dog. They could just hire someone and walk their dog. You know, right now they're doing all the things that it's like they never got to do before. You know, they're doing all the things that are going to count in a relationship to come. This could be someone who's never been in a relationship, or this is someone that wasn't good at relationships, you know. He wasn't good at long term. If he was in a long term relationship, it was kind of clear that, you know, they were just together to be together. All right, I get a sense that this Knight of Pentacles, okay, you Taurus are very strong, okay, even in your adolescence if you're younger. You're someone to look at, you're someone to admire, you're growing in your security and your funds and your finances, okay? You're growing into a fine young man, okay? That's what I want to say. You're ready to settle down, and when you do, it's going to look like this. You're going to make sure that it's kind of like there's like a structure about it. It's like you're going to have, you know, the papers are ready for that person. You're going to put it down, and you're going to say, okay, sign here, honey. I want to get married, you know? This is someone that if they're like going to surprise you, so Taurus, if you surprise them with marriage, it's going to be something so like crisp and picturesque. You're the type of guy who, I mean, it really does it goes from one extreme to the other. You like some movies, it's like a girl's first date is in Italy or Bali, you know, or this first date you're gonna make sure that she's dressed accordingly, that she feels privileged. Like this woman almost wants to burst out and like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But with his security and with him there, how he is, you make that woman just feel like, okay, sign here. Oh, did you say here? Okay. Oh, okay, here? Okay, perfect. All right, great. You know, and that's how she sounds. Brave. You know, you're very brave right now. You're making sure that the way that you need things to go is because it's the way you need them to go, and you know that this woman is going to love that. It's almost like, you know, a woman or a man has been waiting for you, and you're ready to kind of give her that privilege. You're ready to give her the right, okay? You're ready to do. So once you set off on it, Taurus, of course, there's no going back. You're looking for a specific way of being married, okay? Like you're looking for routine. It's almost like when you finally got on your high horse, for an example, you knew that you were going to go on a journey, maybe 3-hour ride. You know what I'm saying? So somebody take that how it applies. But this man is looking for something finally, and once he picks you, and once it's you signing those papers, it's like he's already envisioned this. It's like this is something that he envisions as he's walking the dog. So once this day happens, it's the only emotion left is yours. And you know what I mean? It's because not that he's emotionless, but he's just like, yep, okay, that's number 2, step number 2. Okay, now got to do step number 3. And you're already married. It's like, what's next? You know, then the Wheel of Fortune, it's like he's working real hard. You see his foot as he's pushing. It's like he's riding a unicycle or something. This is something that he wants to do for himself, you know, but there's another circle there. It's all in conclusion, too. You're the one in white. He's the one doing all of the work. Like I said, he's the one going to be doing all of the work. He needs to make sure the funds are in check. It's like you're signing off, you know, all the things that you want for your big wedding, and he's just there making sure that you dot your T's and crossed your I's. Okay, that's where he's looking. That's where he's headed. Some of them are still right here, skill developing, walking the dog kind of thing, getting the hang of that's what this kind of feels like, doing it myself and fighting for what I want in love, in relationships. Okay. Then we got the Wheel of Fortune, right? So just needing for balance, needing for peace, good fortune, good karma. He's tired of all of the bad karma, and he realized it was because, you know, he was on the floor. You know, now he's got up and he's ready to go. He's a Knight of Pentacles. He's impulsive with it, but not hasty. You know, he's driven, okay, for the next step. Then we got the Sun. You know, it's like he's got his way that he wants everything to go, and then he knows you two are going to be happy. He knows that this Taurus is the one that wants to bring the sun up on your days. Like when you go to bed, he wants to be the first one up so that he can open the curtains for you, but in a sense raise the sun up for you. You know what I mean? He wants to be that for you. He wants to be that happiness, but he definitely has a little bit of control issues is something that I see. We got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so that could be you watching, or Taurus, you know, that's someone you're interested in, the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I feel like you do know that being a stickler for activity and having clean house and regimen and order is going to be something very important to that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But let's go ahead and clarify the Knight of Pentacles for Taurus. Good for you. You're the orchestrator of your future and present and future. Let's clarify this Knight of Pentacles for Taurus. Okay, we got something. What do we got? The Tower card. Uh-oh. So something happened out of the blue, and I want to say your jump start to this, it just happened out of the blue. Maybe you lost something. Maybe you lost someone near you, your mom, your dad, someone close to you. Maybe you lost someone, or you got in a divorce, you got a breakup, had a breakup, someone that maybe you depended on, someone that walked your dog for you, you know, that kind of thing that I was talking about. And then it happened out of the blue, some sort of catastrophe. Something happened where you lost your security. You lost someone that you confide in. You lost someone who maybe did everything for you, kind of thing. And maybe you're out there looking for the one who's not going to fail you this time, okay? That's probably why you have everything kind of set in order like that, because you don't want it to fail. So let's keep going. Let me see what's up with this Tower card. We have the Empress at the bottom. It could have been a fire sign that it didn't work out with. Let's see. Why is the Tower here for Taurus and the Knight of Pentacles? Why is the Tower here? The Tower. I gotta change that air filter. Why is the Tower here for Taurus? Okay, the Death card. Could have been a Scorpio, okay, that ripped you apart. You know how we get that rep, but it looks like there was a complete transformation here. With the Tower is always a revelation, okay? So it looks like there's going to be a new start, and that's great because we see this Two of Cups, okay? But there was a breakup, there was a fight, there was a loss of probably everything where you're having to start from scratch. Okay, but I like to say Taurus, or for those who's watching for Taurus, they are not completely broke. They still have their legacy. You know, they still have the dog, they still have the house, their regimen, they still have the horse. Okay, but something broke up. I think there was a breakup here, and with a Scorpio, perhaps, or a fellow Earth sign. But with this transformation card and death means that there was a lot of sorrow, and it seemed that he was the one to take on all of the burdens. Taurus, you were the one to take on all of the burdens of that breakup. Okay, we have the Hermit here. You had to understand why, and you did. So it looks like you did find out why. Look, you were a little boy then. You were the Page of Pentacles then, which is perfect. So that's what I'm saying for those watching for Taurus. And Taurus, no, you did not lose completely everything, but you did have to change. I think it wasn't that you really lost anything. For some of you, you did. For some of you, you didn't. Some of you lost money, relationship, friends, a wife or a girlfriend, or, you know, a business. But it seems that you were at this stage and now you're here. Okay, so it was for the better. You had to grow up. You had to learn what it was to be secure and to be stable, to do things on your own. Okay, that's what that meant. Okay, Taurus, so that's perfect. It's building you for this new relationship with perhaps a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, let's clarify this Two of Cups here for Taurus. Two of Cups for Taurus. Why is it here, Spirit? Tell us about the Two of Cups. Okay. Why is the Two of Cups here for Taurus? Okay, Ace of Cups, beautiful. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, so this is a new beginning and you have zero doubts about it, okay? It could be with a water sign, could be with fellow earth, okay? All right. So this looks like a new beginning, and this is something that you need. This is something that the spirits have been guiding you to. You may have not been able to correlate why all that catastrophe happened and why someone new in your life came. So try not to doubt it. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Try not to doubt it from any traditional beliefs of family or how you were brought up. Okay. Sometimes catastrophe is always supposed to lead into, sometimes leads into revelation and new beginnings. Remember, you grew up. You stepped up from there. There's a lot that you've learned from that. So please don't take it as, any negative beliefs. It's a good sign. Okay. So now you're hoping and wanting, see, like the Seven of Swords, you could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your ear, or someone in your family that's very, 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 bossy, telling you what to do and how to think. Let's clarify this wheel. Very, very bossy and telling you what's good and what's not good. Okay. What's probably got you very, anal about everything and how you're doing it, okay? But then again, you're a Taurus, right? You're stubborn, you're a fixed energy. Okay, let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Taurus. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? The Eight of Cups. Okay, so you definitely left someone. You could have left beliefs behind, okay? Beliefs, that's what I believe is belief systems that your family has brought you up on, okay? I think your family is probably very old-fashioned. They could come from some line of royalty. I see the Emperor at the top of the deck, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's a very passionate and determined energy. It's like, you're like Bob the Third, Bob the Fourth, and it's up to you to kind of live out that legacy. But you're saying, no, you have a different path, and yes, you do. With that revelation and that transformation, you realize that with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or the love that you have for someone, you abandon any old belief systems because that's not the way that you need to live it out. And you've come to terms with that. You've abandoned any family and their beliefs, okay, with that Wheel of Fortune, because you know that you're working towards something. Yeah, you've abandoned any belief systems of your family. Your family has a very strong and keen sense of how to do and what love is. Let's clarify that Wheel of Fortune with another card. With one more card. Woo! Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. There's a fire energy here that's very prominent, but it seems like a deciding factor. For me, this fire sign is coming up as someone who has major authority over the way you think and do things. Okay, it could be a mother. It could just be a passionate energy that keeps you like... keeps you driven. It's a very powerful energy here. Could be a father, could be a mother, which I really think it's the mother and father. But this is how people are proud of you, and you think that people are going to be proud of you regardless, okay, for the hard work that you put into what you want, okay? You just have to show these people right. Let's clarify the Sun card. The Sun card is the Knight of Swords. So you're going to show people right. You're going to tell people what you want, and nobody's going to be able to tell you different. You're very determined and you're very steadfast. I think people are going to become very intimidated by you, by the light that you have, even when people are trying to like dim your light, okay? I think people are waiting in suspension, okay? It's a family for sure of fire energy, people who love you very much, okay, that are telling you how to do things and how not. And, remember when you were a little boy, all the little trouble you used to get into. Remember you didn't know how to keep a job. Remember you didn't know how to keep a girlfriend. And it's like, Mom, I can do this. I can walk the dog. I can do my own thing. But I love this Six of Wands. It's probably my favorite card in the deck. The Six of Wands talks about people being proud of you, knowing the inner you, knowing your inner conflicts and all the truths about you and all that you've gone through is why I believe it's family that you're kind of trying to abandon, in certain sense, okay? Because you know how to get this love on your own, okay? Because that's a love that's only so dear, and that's what you're saying here. I know what my heart says. I know what my heart allows. I know what I feel, okay? And then once you're ready, you're going to go on stage and present this woman, present this new man, present this new love and idea that you feel so deeply, okay? And you're going to shine. You're going to shine with this person, with your new husband and wife, okay? And all of these people who have something to say and everything, they're going to watch you transform. They're going to watch you. And then you see how this guy's covering his mouth? They ain't going to have nothing to say anymore. They're going to see you shine very bright, okay? So if look with the High Priestess, with the High Priestess, okay? Because this person that you're looking towards and that you feel love for, that you grew up for, okay, that you made these decisions for, all right, is the one for you. Okay, Taurus, thanks so much for watching. Bye.